make it as clear as possible. He's not trying to give you any like feelings where he's just like, oh, I'm here and I'm trying to still mingle and vibe with the people and giving them mixed signals. He's going, transfer request handed in. I've agreed personal terms in Liverpool. And now I'm going to go and train somewhere else to show you guys, look, I don't want to mess up what's going on at the club at the moment. When the team comes back, which I'm sure they're going to be flying back, if not already flew back, you don't want Isak in and around the building. What's that going to do? It's going to cause loads of commotion, bro. There's going to be the media team for Newcastle going to be trying to snap up pictures and trying to make him look happy. And he's like, bro, I don't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? So I think his fan base mixed signals. He's just like, get the best deal possible for me. But him going to Spain to train,
that is correct, bro. Unauthorized flight. And what are we doing? Man didn't even tell that. Imagine that, yeah. That's the equivalent of you working in a normal office job.
Yeah.
And you tell your manager like you've got a really bad flu or something. So like you're off work, yeah. You then call him the next day and say, I'm still not ready to come back in next week. And my man can hear some Spanish in the background. He might just say, Ends, sorry, I know it's your personal business, but are you still in the country? Nah, I just went to Spain. I ain't feeling great, so I just thought it's best that I want to be near my family. Your manager's gonna be like, okay, sit back 1 second. You're gonna get that email. That's gonna be man's gone AWOL, absent without leave.
But I've had to send. Right. I won't go into detail about the job I used to do. But I had to send that email. But I sent that email after that I saw them. They was ill, right? I was like, all right, cool, no problem. Yeah, have the days off, whatever you need. Get back healthy, come back in. Bro, this brother came back with a tan. I'm like, no. So I, you know me. Yeah, did you get like a sunbed, my guy? Like, nah, don't do them things there, bro. I'm like, you come back with a tan though. What's going on, dog?
What's really good though?
Then by the grapevine, he told someone that, yeah, man, I was away in France for a little bit, like just to ease off and that. Yeah, man said he was ill, so he had to hold that email real quick, bro.
This is what I'm saying, and this is what Newcastle. This is what I don't want to happen, but you can see it happening already. You know it's going to get ugly now. You know Newcastle are going to be like, listen, we understand you want to go, and the rumors are today that not even rumors. Ian Doyle from the Echo has already said that Newcastle are upset that we haven't even bid. But why are you upset if you haven't bid if he's not for sale? Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, Isak's done his part.
I didn't believe that. But I didn't believe the other day when I read the Twitter pages and the Twitterverse was going crazy. It was like, oh, Isak is ghosted man, them not replying to texts, not replying to messages. I don't know, should I believe that? But now we're saying he's in Spain at his former club training. I'm now leaning towards him, like saying, yeah, he's probably airing man's texts as well. And do you believe, like, they were saying about the senior players, some of the senior players are now upset that the fact that he's, he wants to leave and stuff, and they want him gone. They want him out the team now. Yeah. And they've spoken to the higher ups and they say, nah, we need to get this brother out the clubbers. So, because he's messing up the harmony of the squad. Do you believe that?
I believe that. I think Liverpool are making that bid next week. I think it's almost not too late, but I just think end of the week don't really make sense. Because if they want to try and find a fast resolution and give Newcastle the money, so Newcastle can make maybe the bids for the strikers and put a bit more money to secure those players that they're not currently getting.
Yeah.
Put a bid in then early next week. I'm talking Monday. You continue throughout negotiations throughout the week and hopefully get wrapped up by the weekend or whatever. I'm talking about next week. Bro, when you've got friends in your workplace and you feel like your brethren disrespected you, you're going to start feeling a certain way. Now, I've got to try and do it in work terms to make it kind of for people to understand. It's like me and you are blessed at work, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I'm done tooling at work. You're not having to do more work. Yeah. So when I leave the office early, you can't get hold of me. You're basically covering my hours. That's basically Newcastle using that striker who, bless him, he's a youngster. But he's trying to be fast track. You can tell he's not.
He's
up
not ready.
job.
Yeah.
Isak has just left Newcastle in a mess. The players see it as a disrespect. I do think there's something in there, and not only that. Bigger Anfield sector. He said something that was kind of so true. if you want to start speculation, you do what we did. But here's the caveat to this, though. So remember when I showed you 2017, Liverpool put out a statement regarding Coutinho, which is insane. I don't even remember this, bro. Like we were saying, Newcastle, if they want to, they can do that. They haven't done that, which means the player is for sale. They would just like a quick resolution now.
Yeah.
And I think they would want that money so that they can go and put in bids elsewhere. Because I think Newcastle maybe just want to cut ties potentially now. But they're going to try and do it in the best way possible. They got to still think about their club.
Exactly.
But I reckon the players are annoyed though, bro. You can see like brothers taking over the whole preseason tour. They can't go anywhere without being questions asked by Isak.
But the thing is, I get it as well, man, because, you know, everywhere they go, they're going to want to know where your talisman is, right? Like, why is he not there? Is he injured? Is he not? Now you're hearing that he's training. So if he was injured, why are you training, my guy? Like, that don't even make sense. So, look, I think, yeah, the club, like, they have to save face in. And I get their journals, and I get most of the journals like, yeah, throw a bid in, man. Why are you not throwing in a bid? But at the same time, Liverpool have to make sure, because for me, bro, I don't think Liverpool want to go into this back and forth with bids. I don't think Liverpool want to go, here's this, let's see what you say, rejection, go again. Here's this, reject. I don't think, I think they're going direct to source and going, where can we find a middle ground for both of us? Don't try and mug us off. We're not going to mug you off. The player wants to come. We want to make it a smooth transition, but we also want to give you what we think he's valued at.
Yeah.
Where can we meet?
Agree.
Newcastle might go, right, we want 150. Liverpool are saying we're more in the region of around 120, 130. Can we meet somewhere there? And I think as soon as that gets the green light where they go, all right, listen, yeah, we'll take a 130 and he's yours. I think that's when Liverpool will officially put the bid in. I don't think we're going to go in just willy-nilly and keep trying to bid and stuff like that. But then, you know, looking at Fabrizio's last one yesterday, this was his last tweet, because I big up to you guys on Coppish, because I was watching. You was obviously was reading out some of the news yesterday as well. But this was his last one. Alexander Isak keeps waiting for Liverpool. His only clear choice, despite reports on Al Ahly and more clubs. Personal terms never going to be an issue, and choice has been made weeks ago. So clearly, the brother is saying that he wants to come to us, and I now, obviously, we all believe now that the personal terms and stuff have been agreed to. What is it, 2031, bro? So the brother wants to come to us, innit?
Yeah, I think personal terms are already done. Like from like a verbal agreement, I would say. Obviously, because you can't sign anything, but yeah, the fact that even Fabrizio hasn't even debunked, because what it was, there was a lot of chatter yesterday. Florian Pettenberg was the first to break the news. He said he believes there's an agreement in principle regarding wages on a 6-year deal. And Fabrizio was getting hammered in the comments, oh, why aren't you reporting this? And Fabrizio was just like, listen, guys, if Liverpool were about to, he was like, you can tell, bro, this is I've never seen Fabrizio look so stressed. He's stressed about his saga.
Yeah, it's like, bro, give me something.
Bro, give us the here we go, man. What's the long thing? Fabrizio was just like, guys, if Liverpool are about to bid, and he's very confident they're about to bid, they are bidding because they've already. He basically said if they would have spoken to the agent. He had to be careful what he said, because he realized if he said Liverpool would agree personal terms, Newcastle could potentially use that and go, right, boom, all right, Liverpool, you're doing too much now. So that's why he said the agent, blah, blah, blah. But Liverpool obviously would have spoken to the agent, and Isak would probably have an idea of what is going on. So he basically said without saying, yes, terms are agreed. Because this is where you have to be careful as well. Fabrizio gets these exclusives because he speaks directly to agents, right?
Yeah.
Directly to the players.
Directly,
agent.
bro.
But he has to be careful what he says, because you can also incriminate that agent. Which, for example, I look at Gibbs White, the whole Gibbs White situation.
Nah, we'll get to that, man.
We'll get
I
to
want
that.
to ask your opinion on that, because
that
you weren't part of the segment, but you brought it up. I need to know.
All right. We'll get onto that later then. We'll get onto that later. Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, it's mad.
Nah, listen, stop stressing out Fabrizio, you lot, man. Big up to everyone in the building. There's over 300 of you in the building. Let's get those likes up as soon as we possibly can, guys. We want to hit 300, man. I feel like 300 is a good mark. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to pay for Isak to get him out of Newcastle. Nope, joking. We ain't gonna be paying that kind of money. But look, the amount is touted around 120 plus add-ons, man. Obviously, we don't control the purse strings at Liverpool. Do we really care about the money as fans? We just want the best talents at our club. For me personally, I'll ask your opinion on it. 120 plus add-ons. I think the add-ons is around 10 million. Is that more than enough, bro? Is that more than enough? Adequate enough? That's enough to go and get players.
It's more than enough. I think though, the fact I think it might be a little bit more than that. I think it might be 130 with add-ons. I don't think Newcastle get the full 150, but I think it might be 130 with add-ons. You got to look at the flow and vert situation. They wanted 127 million. We gave them in the end 116. That's including the add-ons. Base fee was 116 million add-ons, right? We know what we've done. We kind of, I wouldn't say we've been bad, man, but one thing I will say is we kind of buoyed them. Let's keep it about we buoyed them, because we basically said, your side thing, yeah, we'll take that, Ekatike. Oh, your main thing, yeah, we'll take that as well. It just depends how you want to do it. We can either do it the easy way or the hard. That's what we've done. We have to be honest, bro.
Sorry, Newcastle fans. Sorry. Apologies. Sorry.
We kind of disrespected them, bro. Like, we have. Because I think what it is as well, it's the fact of we didn't even let them get Ekatike. We didn't even let them have one moment where they felt they was going to get Ekatike. Once that news broke that we're getting Ekatike, they thought they were getting Ekatike, we just said, oh, you want to play that game? So you want to tell us no for Isak, and you think you could sneak away and go and get Ekatike? No. What we're going to do is we're going to go and get Ekatike. We're going to shame you publicly. And then on top of that, we're going to let the world know that we've asked about Isak and the money that's involved. Bro, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit of a...
Yeah,
it's one of them, I'm sorry, not sorry. Someone said it in the chat.
Nah, but bro, like for real, innit? Shout out to Drift, because Drifty wanted to let them have Ekatike, bro. I said if they would have had him, they would have mugged us. I promise you, they would have mugged us off. They would have been like,
they would have. They would have, 100%. And not only that, I mean, to be fair to Drift, there could have been a scenario where they got Ekatike and then they still eventually sold us Isak. We don't know that.
Don't want to be in that position. I don't think leverage-wise, it's not a great position.
Yeah, that's not a great position to be in. Like, bro, they would hold all the cards there. We wouldn't even have one joker up our sleeve. What we did, though, is we activated the joker card straight away. That's what we did. And the joker card was, we're going to get Ekatike. You didn't think we was going to get Ekatike because you thought that was just going to focus all our attention on Isak. No. Throw the joker in there, boom. And now they're panicking because not only that, Isak has seen what's going on at Liverpool and he's gone, nah. And like, bro, you know what everyone kept on saying? Isak's not that type of guy. He's a really humble guy. Remember earlier on in the summer, we was told he's not gonna upset Newcastle. He doesn't seem that type of guy. Bro, he's done the complete opposite. It's like Coutinho. My back. I broke my back. Like one of them ones, bro.
My back is hurting, bro. Hey, shout out to John for the super chat because it ties it in exactly what you're saying. I remember people saying Isak don't want y'all like that. He ain't even kicking up a fuss. Gyökeres did the same thing due to an agreement.
All right, so there was some stuff come out yesterday. I think Melissa Reddy was saying how apparently Isak told Newcastle towards the end of last season that was his last season. So this shouldn't be new to Newcastle. But Newcastle doing the whole, nah. I don't know if you've heard it. Have you not seen it?
Yeah, no. But you know, when I'm like, when you glance stuff as scrolling, I glanced it. I'm like, I see so much online. I'm like, what is there?
There's a lot. What is there?
You know what I mean? But I didn't see there's more people quoting it. But I've seen sometimes people quote someone, but it's not actually factual. So I was just like, I'll skip that.
It was Melissa Reddy. She was the one that said, let me see if I can find it, that Isak told them towards the end of the season just gone that this will be his last summer. So Newcastle shouldn't be surprised at what's going on.
So why are they moving like they're surprised then? Why are they moving like this is fresh news to them? Like, oh my days, why is Liverpool coming for a player?
I guess in that regard, if they don't do that, Liverpool will be able to get him for a lesser fee. Remember, it's all about your public stance. If your public stance, how you look, 100%. Because if you start saying things like, we like in the news starts to break, or it was already leaked that Isak wanted out, they're going to struggle to get that money that they want. Liverpool would catch on to that. There's a reason why we've gone strong for Isak.